Welcome to JW Designs, and thanks for checking out the channel. Today's video is part 2 of the cabinet refinish project. If you'd like to see part 1, click on this link. Throughout this video, you'll see some tips and tricks helping you create your own masterpiece. My approach to staining is pretty simple. Once I've selected the right stain, I use a piece of cloth and dip it into the stain. Then I apply the stain by wiping it on whatever I'm staining. After letting it set for a bit, I simply wipe it off. It's that simple. This cabinet is a lot like you and me in life. If we're going to get better, it's going to take progress, not perfection. This thing came to me, it was a sentimental piece for somebody. They wanted it refinished, it was their grandmother's, all of that stuff, right? If we're gonna get better, we're gonna have to go through the pain sometimes of taking old bad behaviors apart so that we can instill new good behaviors. Change is worth it, but remember, if we wanna change for the better, it will take pain to get there. It was real interesting seeing the different panels on this piece take the stain differently. The cabinet's composed of poplar and luan. There was no real guarantee how it would turn out, but as you can see in this video, overall, the project turned out beautifully. And now begins the adventures of Nellie. In this next clip, you'll hear some helpful interactions between a normal married couple having fun with the project.
These look relatively the same color though, which is a little surprising because I thought one of the small drawers looked like greenish or something.
Yeah, this is poplar. I've got a green tint to it. It's painting. It's wood you build with to paint.
I'm teasing you, no you're not.
What woodworking is teaching me is a lot of patience and perseverance. You know, when you have somebody who comes up and says, hey, can you refinish this for me? Because you're fairly new to it, you say, yeah, you know, I can learn a lot. And sometimes you don't take into account the materials that were used to build it originally, or its current condition. When you're new to it, it's easy to not see that stuff. So you get into the middle of it, and you figure out, wow, this is a bigger project than I thought. So you learn a lot. But in truth, that's the way it is with life too. Whether it's a new job, a new relationship, a new skill that you want to learn, anything in life, we are finite beings, and because of that, we can't see all of the things that we're going to have to face to either learn the skill, build a relationship, have the new job. And so the best thing we can do is just be adaptable, learn, and grow. Now personally, how I do that is through faith and strong relationships with people around me. My faith in God carries me through these moments, even when I get really frustrated at times. Strong relationships with people that I love, like my wife, who's standing behind the camera right now. She encourages me to keep going. So hopefully you guys have something like that when you face those challenges that you didn't expect. Those are the ones that throw us a curveball. Hopefully that helps you. Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint.
I have to clean the house today, but if I can, I would like to get out and start messing with those rocks around the corner.
2, 1.
Yep.
Struggle's real.
It is. I only work at preschool.
After staining everything, I used a Minwax wipe-on polyurethane. The advantage to using a wipe-on poly is being able to put coats on quickly. As with any polyurethane, you want to be sure and give the last coat plenty of time to cure. Right here you see me using a razor blade to clean up the glass on the doors. Over the years, coats of paint proved to make the glass look pretty sloppy. So I cleaned the glass up with the blades and wiped the glass down with a regular glass cleaner and paper towel. Now it's time to put the hardware back on the doors. Hinges and knobs are installed along with new door stops. I made sure to install new hinges and knobs with new screws so everything went together nicely. A nice tip I've used along the way when installing hardware is using a VIX bit with my drill or impact. This bit is self-centering, so you don't have to worry about things going sideways. I'll be sure to link this in the show notes. As I've done a few of these projects, I've learned a thing or two about assembly. One of those things is finding the best angle to put things together. For example, it's always best to let gravity help you when working on a project. For that reason, I laid the cabinet on its back so I didn't have to worry about the doors and drawers shifting as I put it back together. Now I have this cabinet resting on a set of Bora sawhorses. I'll link those in the show notes. They are incredible. I used magnetic door stops. I purchased these from my local hardware store. They worked out pretty well. It was a definite improvement over what it was. With any project, it's a great thing to go above and beyond so the customer is always satisfied. Thanks a bunch for checking out the video on the channel. This project taught me so much. Hopefully along the way you've been able to learn along with Nellie and me, and till next time, keep making sawdust.